Callum Smith struggles with John Ryder. A lot of people believe the outcome, Smith winning, was a robbery. This is bad news for a potential Canelo fight. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I was watching the Callum Smith versus John Ryder fight, and to be honest, I thought John Ryder won the fight and Callum Smith should have lost. That's not how the judges scored, but the scorecards were definitely controversial. And if you go on Twitter or look around, a lot of people are saying Callum Smith was exposed. You know, scores were really wide, 117, 111, 116 to 112, and they were all in favor of Smith, who is with Eddie Hearn in rematch room, and he was the lead fighter. Congratulations to John Ryder. I think, you know, this wasn't his promotion. Callum Smith was the undefeated guy, won the World Boxing Super Series, and he was fighting in Callum Smith's backyard in his hometown, but he was very rugged, and, you know, I thought he took the fight. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Canelo is because Callum Smith was one of the 5 options or so that Eddie Hearn listed for possible opponents and fighters that Eddie Hearn is managing the careers of for Canelo. This is bad news, and I told you, you know, people got mad when I said Canelo's no longer the face of boxing. You got to do a little bit of forward thinking. Canelo is trapped on the app. His numbers are dwindling. His numbers aren't getting released. That's what shows me they're dwindling, because when have we ever not had Canelo numbers released? So if you look at it, the 5 options or so, most of the options that Eddie Hearn listed, who's a party to DAZN for Canelo, you know, and I would like to think that he has a little bit of say so or no so being with the same company, are coming off bad performances. So Canelo did an interview on ESPN Deportes, you know, where he confronted David Fetelson, and, you know, trying to talk face to face because the pressure about him cherry picking, fighting older guys, etc. I already made a video about that, but he was on there and he said he absolutely does not want to fight Gennady Golovkin. He has no interest. As far as he's concerned, that chapter is closed and finito. Like, it's all finished. It's over, you know. And Triple G is a name linked to Canelo anyway. That's a DAZN fighter. He signed with Eddie Hearn, and he's coming off a bad performance versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. So you look at Billy Joe Saunders. He fought on the KSI Logan Paul 2 undercard. He got booed, and he put up a stinker of a performance as well. And he did get the stoppage in one round. He dropped an unknown Marcelo Esteban Corceres 3 times in the 11th round, but it was pretty much a struggle fest up until that point. And Billy Joe Saunders said himself out his own mouth, based on that performance, you know, I wasn't on like I wanted to be. Based on that performance, I do not deserve a fight with Canelo. That's what Billy Joe Saunders said. So you have Golovkin coming off the Derevyanchenko performance, no good. Really thought Derevyanchenko beat Golovkin. Canelo himself agrees and said that Triple G lost to Derevyanchenko, and he says he kind of set a blueprint on how to beat Triple G. You have Billy Joe Saunders with a rocky bad performance, and he says himself, I don't deserve Canelo. And then now you have Callum Smith, who was another option that I was down to see and wanted to see, but he just really lost to John Ryder. So off the heels of that, that's not really going to be a big fight, because it'll be coming out if he looks sensational, because John Ryder looked good against someone from Canelo's gym, or who at the point was in Canelo's gym, and that's Bilal Akawi. He stopped him. But John Ryder lost to Rocky Fielding previously, but then styles make fights. I thought he beat Callum Smith. So, you know, the Callum Smith fight just went down several notches with Callum Smith's performance. So that's bad news for Canelo, as far as potential options that he could fight that are credible. You know, I would want to see Canelo fight at this point Demetrius Andrade, Boo Boo Andrade, Charlo, David Benavidez, Zordo Ramirez, you know, just guys who have looked better, Artur Beterbiev. So, like I said, the walls are closing in on Canelo, and if he keeps fighting people who are older off bad performances, you know, I don't see how his star power will skyrocket and produce the type of numbers on the app that he was previously doing on pay-per-view. So let me know if you disagree. Let me know what you disagree with. Did Billy Joe Saunders have a strong performance in his last fight? Did Triple G have a strong performance in his last fight? Did Callum Smith have a strong performance? Because a lot of times people, when I do these videos and it's oh so real and uncut and true, they act like they disagree, but they won't explain it. So please explain it. If you watch the Callum Smith John Ryder fight, did he really win the fight to you? Did he look good? Answer those questions in the comment section. So I don't know who Canelo's gonna fight, but if he fights one of those three guys, they're all coming off of bad performances. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.